Guys, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 13, aka Lucky Number 13, entitled After School Special. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry is going to do his best work behind the scenes just a few seconds. The last episode, the Chris Angel's a douchebag, was what it was. Family Remains was what it was. And again, coming off the heels of 9 and 10, we'll see if we can get back towards the whole angels and demons thing. We did get, seals have been broken. In the last episode, Sam kind of goes off with, he went off with a walk. He took a walk, and then he went off with Ruby to, he wants to go slay the Hydra, essentially. He wants to go take down Lilith. So we'll see where they do in this episode. After School Special. I'm going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. She's such a slut. And let's get into it.
She's such a slut.
So rude to say.
Pro slut.
Yeah, fine, I guess.
Is that Octavia?
Go to the rodeo. That's my spot. Sorry. This is a ski-free zone.
Ski-free? Wow. She's gonna kill you and eat your human flesh.
I'm sorry. That's all.
Let me eat my spaghetti and salad in private.
You're sorry? Don't you feel sorry for me, you fat ugly pig.
Oh, I don't feel any sort of sorry for you anymore. Old girl did nothing to you. You lashed out. You let your intrusive thoughts come out. What a dick. You didn't deserve what they were calling you, but you don't deserve to turn around and throw that at somebody else. Damn! Hit her with the old wombo combo. Not a swirly. Oh, that toilet looks fucking gross.
Not ugly.
Hey, she drowned pretty quick, honestly. Her legs didn't even kick. Here's my whole thing, though. Oh, you got some blackness in your eyeballs. Eddie.
You're ugly.
She's dead, but yeah. Super! Natural. Here's my whole thing about the swirly. How does that even work? If you flush the toilet, wouldn't the water go down? You can breathe for a second? Wouldn't that be the whole fucking point? Or did her shoulders make a suction on the... I got nothing
about it anymore.
Notice any black smoke?
What, are you crazy?
How you gonna ask him if he's crazy if you're the one that just said that you were possessed? Come on now, he's trying to... Just go along with it. Oh, you gotta put on my little green jacket. She doesn't even have a hood on it, brother.
So? I think she's telling the truth. I mean, the way she talked about being there mentally, but not physically. Kind of sounds like demonic possession to me. Kinda. She didn't see any black smoke or...
Did he not get in a car with Ruby to drive off at the end of last episode? I didn't make that up. Like, oh boy, the magic dude was like, rah, 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 rah. And Sam's like, I'm going to take a walk, and then hopped in a car. Are we missing something here? I was about to say these boys brought out a different license plate just to pull up to the high school. Thanks, Dad. No cameo from Jeffrey Dean Morgan for a throwaway scene, which is understandable, but still pain. Look at these fucking... Look at Dean. What a fucking douchebag.
You okay?
Sure.
Sammy?
I mean, look, this is the third school we've been to this year, and it's only November. I'm just sick of always being the new kid.
Right?
You'll be fine.
I don't blame you.
If anyone gives you any trouble, you let me know.
That's right. And I'll hit him with an elbow.
Relax. Dad said this hunt will take him 2 weeks, tops. As soon as he gets back, we're out of here.
To another school. Awesome.
I would hate going from school to school. Keep being the new kid, keep introducing yourself, keep making maybe a friend, and then you have to fucking bounce.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
See?
say hello to Sam Winchester.
You gotta do this. Oh, dude, I can feel the embarrassment of having to go through and pick a seat. is that? Oh, talk about a cameo episode. Cut back to it. It's not cameos, but for this channel it is.
Whoa, that's yours.
Hell yeah, it is. Is that the kid from Shazam?
Awesome.
Dean, where are your...
Sweet Caroline.
All right, gang.
Hip hip. Look at that, bro. We got
That's it.
Octavia and Caroline in the same episode. All the homies.
Yeah, my heart breaks for you.
And the kid from Shazam. Right on cue. Aw, they could be friends. I wonder if old Harry's gonna show up.
Leave him alone.
What'd I tell you, janitors? Winner. Let's go, baby.
I have the honor of playing one of the greatest games ever invented.
This motherfucker right
A
here.
game of skill, agility, cunning.
No shot.
A game with one simple rule.
How'd they get him in here to teach dodgeball, bro? Middle of the school year.
Dodge.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Sorry?
Point fucking blank.
Substitute coach.
The whistle makes me their god.
It does too.
Nice shorts.
Thank you.
Find anything?
Dean's entire purpose in life, I think, was to be a gym coach. Like he has the attitude for it.
Been over the entire school twice. No sulfur.
Like, look at him. He's built. The guy that kind of sort of peaked a little bit in high school, probably a little good in sports, had a bunch of girlfriends, and now, look at him. Teaching gym. Jacked a little bit, telling people what to do, blowing a whistle, wounding them with dodgeballs. He's perfect for it. Little shit. I'm gonna shove your hand in this fucking. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender. I just spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Go ahead and put it in there. Yaka. Got that black ooze. Where else did we see that black ooze at? I remember it in the vents in that one house, but I can't remember the case too much. Whoosh.
Get this. Oh, and FYI, 3 of the cheerleaders are legal. Guess which ones?
No.
No.
So there was only one death on campus. It was a suicide back in '98, some kid named Barry Cook. What?
Oh.
I know him.
Oh, his name was Barry, not Harry.
He slit his wrist in the first floor girls' bathroom.
That's where.
Right where the chick got swirly to death, exactly.
Buddy.
So what, this ghost is possessing nerds?
And using them to go after bullies, yeah.
Was that sound like Barry's MO?
Poor
Barry
Barry.
had a hard time.
Yeah, he was just a little dude trying to go to school, trying to buy a bunch of dicks. You know how shitty you got be to laugh at somebody, something happens like that.
Going to Michigan State. They got the best vet program in the country.
You like animals?
He wants to be a veterinarian.
They're a lot nicer than people.
And Dean's out here making out with Caroline. If it ain't a tree, she's really not that. Brother, if you want to make a move, put her out in the woods up against a tree, brother. I promise. I've seen the shows.
So tonight I'm thinking,
Don't you miss your dad?
Cut into that brother's core in that moment.
yo, Sammy.
That's your brother with Amanda Heckerling?
Amanda Heckerling, what a name.
Yeah, he thinks so.
He does think so.
Come on.
Look at the whole school surrounding him. Bro, just to grab somebody and swing on them with no, like...
Come on, get up.
Oh, that's insane.
Get back.
Oh, you could have torn him apart, so why didn't you?
Because I don't want to be the freak for once, Dean. I want to be normal.
He just wants to be a normal
so
little
taking
kid.
a beating, that's normal.
Why are you wearing the same
Hey,
jacket?
listen, Dad.
Man's had no style change his whole life.
He called this morning, said he's going to be another week, at least. We weren't supposed to be here this long.
At least you got Amanda. She's cool.
Dude, she wants me to meet her parents. I don't do parents.
They've been dating. That's kind of wholesome. She wants you to meet her parents.
Do you want to go in the family business, Sam?
That's rough for kids. In a real situation of like, hey, my family does this business. Like my family runs a laundromat and like I have to take over that business at a certain age, or like my family owns this company and like this is what's been destined for me. In a real situation, that's shitty. I hate that 'cause you can't really be yourself and pursue what you want to. Now, obviously, if you want to go in the family line and you're like, hey, I really like running laundromats. Cool, pursue it. But like, damn. But I mean, I'll wait for this part to wrap up what he's talking about. Right.
Well,
I like this teacher.
More than anything, no.
I don't want to overstep my bounds here, but you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
All facts, no printer.
Look, I mean, I know what it's like. I come from a family of surgeons, and that wasn't me. So, I traded in the money and prestige of being a doctor for all the glamour you see around you. The point is, there may be 3 or 4 big choices that shape someone's whole life, and you need to be the one that makes them, not anyone else.
My man's out here spitting facts.
You seem like a great kid, Sam.
You do, Sammy.
Just live the life you want to live.
Live the life you want to live. I really, 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 really fucking love that teacher. And Barry, too, saying, I'll wait for you outside. And the teacher saying, hey, this is nonfiction. What'd you do over the summer? And you wrote about your family killing a werewolf. Now, obviously, Sam's writing real stuff, but for the teacher to be like, I'm going to give you an A. Like, if this is how you describe stuff, like, I really enjoy your writing. I had a teacher do a similar thing. I didn't write about fucking killing werewolves. I just wrote about something that happened. And the teacher was like, I really like the way you described this. And said a similar thing to pursue writing. I don't know how to do that, but I think it would be pretty dope to do at some point, to write a little story. But I appreciate the teacher seeing what the kid has wrote and to be like, hey, this is really unique. And I like the way that you word things and you should pursue this. And, and giving him that little pep talk. Like, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. If you don't want to pursue the family business, be your own person. Obviously, it's a damn TV show, but there really isn't a lot of teachers in the world, at least at that point, back in 1997, and especially when I was in school, that were that, like, motivational. I had a handful of teachers that were really, hey, go pursue what you want, or hey, you should do this, or I like this, you should think about this. But there are still a lot of those teachers that, one, really don't give a shit about you or think that you should head down a certain, like, destined path. And it's really cool just to see motivational teachers that are there for the kids, that care about them, rather than just another head in the classroom, essentially. So that's pretty dope. I like that guy. The chances of your teacher still being at the same school after that long is also almost fucking impossible.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me how to find room 305?
Sure. Head down the hall, take your first right, and...
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, stabbed you right in the fucking right lung.
Winchester.
Get ready for it. Ah, pocket sand in your mouth. Be glad it was a fucking test period or something. Nobody saw that happen. You'd be locked up for the rest of your life. What is that?
Leave him alone, you jerk.
You never learned, do you, midget?
Get to the bus, Barry.
Barry reminds me of my nephew. That makes me very fucking sad. Because this might do this to my nephew, bro.
Scared?
I'm gonna have to go beat the shit out of a little kid.
Don't worry. Go easy on
No
you this time.
hesitation.
Come on, Loose Chester. See what you got.
Lose Chester.
Come on,
Get it?
freak.
Do you get it? Lose Chester? Because their last name is Winchester.
Freak!
Oh, ducked it. Yeah. Come on, you idiot. Hey, them bullies don't know how to do if they come up against a kid that knows how to fight, bro. Look at that. Back 'em. Yeah, you scared now, ain't you, you big bastard? Yup, right, left. Go ahead, kick. Look at you on the ground. Go ahead. Oh! Shoryuken!
Dirk the jerk.
Dirk the jerk. Dirk the jerk. Dirk the jerk.
Be cruel. They picked on him.
They picked on him?
They called him poor and dirty and stupid. They even had a nickname for him. Dirk the Jerk. After what happened to his mother, he...
Ooh, you know, I just...
Yeah, Jane, my wife. She died when Dirk was 13.
His boy, Elroy. Jane, his wife. You're welcome.
Cancer.
Not for the cancer, but for the
I was working
Jetsons
3
pun.
jobs,
Jesus
so it
Christ,
fell
that's
to
horrible
Dirk to
timing.
Take care of her.
What if it ended up not being Dirk and you burn the only thing this man has left of his son? Oh, that's horrendous. But that falls under the whole category of, like, you never know what somebody's going through. Even the worst fucking people who are downright bullies. Obviously, it's no excuse to be a dick to other people, but you know, on the surface, you don't know what people are going through. People that are angry, sad, bullying, predator, prey. You never know what people have going on at home. Even random day-to-day life out on the streets. You can see somebody yelling or arguing on the phone, or maybe they're driving chaotically or swerving in out of lanes, no turn signals, or whatever's going on. You never know what people have going on. That person could be rushing home, or maybe they're just a fucking dick, you know, and they don't know how to drive and they're just swerving in out of lanes, or maybe they're trying to rush to get somewhere. Maybe they just got a phone call. Maybe you don't know what upset them. Obviously, nothing's an excuse for the way people, you know, you can't really use this as an excuse for how you act, but not everybody knows how to receive and express those emotions. So you never know why that person's driving so fast, or why somebody's arguing on the phone in public, or why somebody's in their car sobbing, or maybe somebody's a little short with you at, you know, a restaurant, like a waiter or something. You never know what people have going on in their lives. That's all. And that poor kid had to watch his mother die, but again, not an excuse, because he became a dick in school and bullied people. And sure, you earned the title Dirk the Jerk, but nobody knew what he had going on in his home life. And it's not really a parenting fault either. You could say like therapy and stuff could help, but that's just one of those situations where it's just a fucking lose-lose, really, and you hate to see it. Poor Dirk. The jerk. Spike strip. Back up. Back up.
What the hell was that?
Bro, you just killed... Did you guys see that?
See? Find the hair!
Check under the seats. The kids on the school bus. Did you guys see that? Nobody panicked because they heard a shotgun go off 3 feet in front of them?
Hey, buddy. This isn't what it looks like.
It was in the dude's boot. Did you not have to salt the hair? You just set it on fire? Just curious. Oh no, I didn't need this. I didn't need young Dean being a whole piece of work.
5 more minutes, Jerry.
Jerry! It's Caroline.
Amanda, hey.
You spend
Let him
so
know.
much time trying to convince people that you're cool, but it's just an act. We both know that you're just a sad, lonely little kid. And I feel sorry for you, Dean.
She hasn't told a single lie.
Feel sorry for me, huh? Don't feel sorry for me. You don't know anything about me. I save lives. I'm a hero.
A hero.
A hero.
I need a hero.
What?
Not the high school spray tan.
What?
What? Sucks for Dean, and Sam just loved every minute of it. He actually made some friends.
Come on, Sam.
No clear shot of Johnny Boy. Oh, bye, Barry.
So what was this advice? I might need to plagiarize myself down the line.
He told me that I didn't have to go into the family business. He said I should make my own choices.
Huh. So you managed to do your own thing then, huh?
Yeah, for a while. Yeah. And I think I went to college because of you. But, you know, people grow up.
Yeah.
Responsibilities. But still, you took an interest in me when no one else did. That matters. So, thank you.
Well, you know, the only thing that really matters is that you're happy. You happy, Sam?
Bits and pieces, kind of, sort of. Oh, he can't say yes out loud, can he? In memory of Christopher F. Lima. In memory of Tim Locke, or Luke, however you pronounce that. Rest in peace to those two actors. Man, I'm going to take a look at the IMDb stuff for this. Got plenty of time for the recording side of it. That was good, and it still feels weird because I'm gonna look, actually. Make sure I'm not making this up. Yeah. Yeah, at the end of this episode, like, if I click this, at the end of the last episode, Sam gets in the car with Ruby and they drive away, which led me to think that they were going to spend some time apart, like Dean and Sam, and they just didn't. The next thing, they're just out here hunting again. Regardless, I guess it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Let's go here. Season 4, that was episode 13, lucky number 13. Always good stuff. After school special, way better than I was expecting it to be, TBH. Good to see Candace King back around. Got Mr. Hyatt, young Dean, that's Brock Kelly. Yeah, that was Octavia. Who the hell was I about to look up? This guy right here. I just want to see if young Barry's done anything else. Oh, this kid. So that little kid, wait, is that real? Hold on. Yeah, Barry Cook. Barry Cook was a victim in season 1, episode 12. In season 4, episode 8, in Wishful Thinking, he was a bully. He was one of the bullies running with the other bullies, right? In the Wishful episode that was chasing down Todd the Destroyer, and then he had a full thing here. That's actually really cool. And he was a newborn boy in the Twilight Saga. Interesting. Young Sam, Colin Ford, and young Dean. I just want to see who these guys, if they've done anything else since. We Bought a Zoo. I never got a chance to watch that. I'm just looking at their first 4. Young Dean was in he was in Pitch Perfect as Howie. How about that? Huh. Anyways, regardless, to get into the actual episode of this, I just wanted to look at a couple of those people because it was very cameo heavy for especially for this channel. We started watching the Vampire Diaries in the originals, which had a bunch of Caroline Forbes, aka Amanda Heckerling, aka Candace King. We did also watch all 100 episodes of The 100, which had obviously Octavia in it, and then seeing all these other little people is pretty cool as well. But just go back to their old school, and just to see that duality of Sam and Dean. Like Dean's trying so hard to be cool, and it fails, and Sam's trying so hard to, you know, not trying so hard, but he's sticking up for the little guy, and him getting into that fight leads to people embracing him and him being kind of the popular one, in a sense that like somebody finally stood up to the bully, and obviously Mr. Dirk Sr. doesn't understand that his kid was a bully, but he had a lot of things going on in his past life, and it's just pretty cool to see that them in high school. I hate that they had the moment with Dean cheating on Candace, or not Candace, that's her real name, cheating on Caroline, smooching in the closet, but it gives the moment for her to say, hey, you try so hard to be cool and you're masking so much stuff that at the end of the day, we see that you're just a scared, lonely little boy. And then bouncing from high school to high school, from school to school to school over the course of the years, and Sam to get a chance to go back and thank his high school teacher for just a little bit of advice that he gave him. And I think that's lovely because I have a couple high school teachers I would definitely talk to, but nobody's at the same school anymore. I would just say, hey, appreciate you being as cool as you were all them years. It was pretty dope. This episode was way better than I expected it to be. So Sam and Dean go undercover 21 Jump Street at their old high school, causing them to flash back to when Sam was picked on by the school bully and Dean was popular. So here's my thing. The old guy that took over the bus driver, did they kill him? He got shot in the chest twice. I mean, the rock salt, but still, I guess not. A lot of people died in this episode. Regardless, that's all I have to say for it. I guess moving forward, we'll see if it goes back to the end of episode 12 with Sam riding off. And the big question there, Sam, are you happy? And he says, no, this episode here feels like they could have slid it in anywhere. It didn't feel like it came off the heels of any other episode or leads into any other episode. This is just, hey, an episode of Supernatural. Get in where you fit in. Season 4, Episode 13, a.k.a. Lucky Number 13, entitled After School Special. Season 4, Episode 14 is entitled Sex and Violence. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.